Hey, what's up? My name is Kelsey, and I am just recently leaving Melanie Hill's Rediscovering the You Within class. And I got so much out of it. First of all, I think I'll even do like a couple of videos just because I don't think that uh, the amount of things that I learned and was able to absorb and just uncover during the 5 weeks that I spent with Ms. Hill and my other classmates. I don't think it can be properly expressed in just one video. so, um, but the biggest takeaway I think for me in that class is that my story has value, and who I am is valuable, and I don't need to portray myself as someone else or perpetuate an image that someone else has sort of curated for me. Um, it's been a really long, difficult journey getting back to expressing myself spontaneously in the moment and being genuine and authentic with myself and with other people. Um, I was in a I was in an abusive relationship for like for about 4 years, from the time I was 15 to the time I was 19. And like he continued to like stalk me and stuff like that. Even after the fact, like I'm still dealing with some of the consequences of allowing him into my life, even now. But because I was underage when we got involved, and because he had worked in the school system, he was actually my substitute teacher in the 6th grade. That's how we met. And I this this culture of silence and this culture of um, creating false narratives, constantly in my head and having to kind of like hold on to them. Lying all the fucking time. Uh-huh. Pardon my language. Um, that became that became such an ingrained part of who I was that when I got away from him, it continued. I continued in that destructive pattern, and my relationships suffered tremendously for it. My familial relationships, um, my friendships, my romantic relationships, like all my relationship with myself, and ultimately my relationship with my higher power, with my creator, suffered enormously because I not only wasn't being honest, I wasn't even sure. Um, I wasn't even sure how to, and I didn't even really have the courage to do so. Um, so, and before I took this course, like all these things had been building inside of me, for a long time now. And not to say that any one particular thing is like a magic bullet that's just gonna like cure all your trauma and all your problems, and like just the miracle spring water of like your spiritual, emotional, journey. But being in that class made it possible for me to appreciate taking my time with myself. So even when I speak, uh, I'm I'm not trying to rush through it anymore. I'm not rushing to get the spotlight off of me as quick as possible. Just like hurry up, I gotta say what I gotta say, and then there's nothing else left to see here. I think even the way that I speak now, and the way that I choose to express myself is reflective of a larger internal decision that I was able to make, and sort of shore up using the tools that Miss Hill gave us in her course. It reflects my decision to invite people deeper into who I am, into my life, and even invite myself deeper, because it feels, or it felt like, a lot of different pieces of me, kind of childhood me, teenage me, adult me, were kind of in a sort of fractured state where they didn't really talk to each other very much, and none of them really liked one another, to be perfectly honest with you, because I didn't like me, and it's a progression. There's no there's no perfect way to go about healing, but I believe that the way that I'm choosing to connect with people now, and choosing to express my thoughts, my feelings, my beliefs, my convictions, is because of the work that I did in Miss Hill's class. And I'm just I'm so grateful to have been a part of it, and I can't wait to see what she has next, to be perfectly honest with you. So thank you for listening. If you're someone that is struggling in any aspect of their life, or even if you're not, even if you're on top of the world and everything's cool, you will learn something about yourself that you didn't know before, and that can only be helpful to you in this journey that we're calling life. Yeah, that's my 2 cents, and there will probably be 4th cents and 6th cents coming. So but yeah, rediscovering the you within, definitely worth it.